Beautiful day, my friends. How are you? I'm kind of doing this video just off the top of my head right now because of the tweets that are right below this one. And so many times it's so easy for people to show their accomplishments and their successes in life. But what people really need is to see hope and to see what is required sometimes in life to go through moments or humps or setbacks, which might not be setbacks. I've in my life, I've had 4 times, maybe more, times where I've had absolutely everything taken from me. I mean, everything. The only thing that I had was the clothes on my back. 4 times. From strangers, friends, and family. The last 2 times that this has happened to me, it has been documented live on Twitter. Because I was documenting many other things in my life, started off as giveaways. My career on YouTube is about giving things away. It evolved into Twitter giving information away. It's always been about my life, has always been about giving. And it's ironic that I have had things taken from me. They weren't lost. It wasn't like in a fire and I lost everything. They've been taken. And I've been blessed my whole entire life to not have hate and anger in me that manifests into an ugly person, that changes me from wanting to take or accumulate even, instead of continuing my path of giving. Thus this video right now, giving my testimony, my experience in life to help others that are going through situations that they may or may not understand. Don't confuse mad, anger, confusion, disappointment, the pain of and the suffering of not having and knowing who did it to you. Don't confuse those emotions and feelings with hate and revenge. You must experience life and go through the situations that you are going through so that you can grow. But if you turn your experiences into hate and anger, revenge, or justifying your actions against others, you don't grow. Satan wins. So like I say, the last 2 experiences where I've lost everything and have found myself in just dire straits have been on YouTube and Twitter live when things were going really well for me. And then there was these ups and downs. This past year, I have kept myself a little bit offline for a couple reasons. Mainly basically was to keep myself from the spiritual attacks that happen when you are going and sharing these kind of things of the spiritual world. What happened is it was right about the time I was living in my car and a situation happened. So we can add 5 times it's happened. The last time I was up in Washington and I was sick and in my car for 4 weeks and I couldn't get out of the car. The first day I got out of my car, took Piggy for a walk. I mean, it was terrible. Somebody broke into my car while I was gone and took the car keys, took probably like 70-80% of everything that I owned. It was devastating, to say the least. There was videotape. Found out who did it. Saw the guy on the street. Had a 10-minute conversation with him about a week later. Told him I forgive them. I was getting ready to walk and just walk and walk, being true homeless. I've had many people help me along the way by me asking and by me people buying my artwork. And I'm positive the reason that these people helped me is because of my attitude of not having anger and hate and playing a victim, and yet not pretending and being fake and saying, oh, everything's going to be fine and everything's going to be rosy. No, I documented me crying on the sides of the street. I documented me being blessed for having a roof, even though it was a car roof, over my head. I documented me sharing my love of God and reading the Bible while I'm living in my car, saying how grateful and beautiful God is for giving me these experiences in life. And as I said, the tears were real. The tears were real. I was never been so lonely and afraid in my entire life. Started that last journey very cocky, and God allowed me to go through some experiences that brought me down to a level of nothingness again. So to keep you up to date on what happened, a friend saw what happened with the car, contacted me, and she fixed the car, got new keys, got new batteries, got new tires, registered the car, bought car insurance for me, gave me gas money, gave me cooking supplies, bought me food. I had no money. I had nothing. In ways that most people can't understand what nothing means. And I was able to leave Washington State, and I drove, and I got as far as Kansas. And I was unable to get any further than Kansas. It's a really super small town. I'm talking the small town. Small town. I was able to get a job. I refused the first one because of the wisdom of the manager. Got a job at Sonic's hamburger stand after the first 2 days actually working there. I could see that they were crooks and thieves and that they were stealing from their own employees. Quit, got fired, however you want to say it, over $1. Because I refused to give them $1 because I could, anyways. Ended up getting a job there, still living in my car with a dog. 100 degrees. Piggy's right here with me. He's actually taking a nap right now. I ended up getting a job at a Walmart at the graveyard shift, stocking shelves for about 2 months, which allowed me to get an apartment with help from others. And then I was doing graveyard for 6 months, possibly, cleaning the floors and toilets at Walmart all night long. And I was very blessed to have that job in the middle of Kansas. And I kept that all secret, not because the embarrassment or the trials that I was going through there. I just didn't want anybody to know where I was actually at. I didn't need the spiritual attacks. My closest friends all knew where I was at, what I was going through and experiencing. But I saved all my money, and when the opportunity arose, I bought a car and drove to this next location that I'm at right now, which we'll keep secret at the moment also. But the car I bought broke down as soon as I got here. God will provide. If you keep the hate and the anger and you feeling like you're greater than what the situation that you've been put in. My 10 minutes is up. I hope this message comes through to trust in God. Trust in God. Go through the fire to gain the wisdom and understanding. God bless you. God bless the world. And God bless me and